Well, this breaking input is pertinent to the Delhi's AQI issue, where several parts of Delhi-NCR received light rainfall on the intervening night of Thursday and Friday, bringing a much-needed respite from the increased air pollution in the national capital. Now, the rainfall in the national capital comes amid the Delhi government's ongoing efforts to implement the idea of artificial rainfall to curtail the pollution situation in the city. Now, remember, Delhi's NCR's escalating air pollution crisis had found a novel solution in artificial rain technology, which was proposed by IIT Kanpur and which is awaiting the required meteorological conditions and official permissions for execution. But these are the latest inputs that we are getting in, that Delhi-NCR region has received light rainfall in and around the area. Now, let's quickly take a look at some of the reactions we are getting on this report.
मेरे को आज बहुत अच्छा लगा। ये बारिश की वजह से है, जो पोल्यूशन जो है घुल गया है, तो सांस लेने में अच्छा लग रहा है। मौसम बढ़िया है इस समय।
वेदर काफी अच्छा हो गया है और दिनों से लेकर आज जो बारिश हुई है रात को, उसके काफी AQI लेवल भी अच्छा हो गया है, मौसम भी अच्छा है। और इससे पहले 4 दिन पहले तो इतनी धुंध थी कि मास्क पहन के भी मतलब सांसें सूख रही थी लोगों की। और हम तो जो बुजुर्ग लोग हैं उनको ये सलाह दे रहे थे कि धूप निकलने के बाद ही बाहर निकलें या घर पर योगा करें, क्योंकि AQI लेवल इतना डाउन है दिल्ली का, तो मॉर्निंग वॉक का कोई बेनिफिट ही नहीं है उसमें।
हम यहाँ पे आए इसलिए थे कि बारिश हो गई, एक तो मौसम बदल गया और पॉल्यूशन तो ऑलमोस्ट खत्म ही हो गया आज यहाँ पे। मतलब मौसम इतना लाजवाब है कि इसका कोई कहना नहीं है। हम ये लगाइए रात भर जाग के अभी इसलिए आगे इंडिया गेट पे मौसम को एंजॉय करने के लिए। हवा साफ है, गर्म चाय पी रहे हैं, इससे बढ़िया क्या होगा। और
Well, joining us on the broadcast is our colleague Ananya. A very good morning, Ananya. Now, according to the reports and directed by the Supreme Court, there was a meeting that was held between Cabinet Secretary. Now, what was the outcome of that meeting, and how is SC looking forward to take cognizance of the entire matter?
Well, definitely, what we see is very, very clearly that the Supreme Court is all set to hear this particular matter when it comes to the air pollution in the National Capital Territory of Delhi. And very, very categorically and clearly, the people of Delhi have received a respite since there has been a little rains that have happened in the intervening night of yesterday. And in fact, today morning as well, some showers were seen. But what is very, very crucial to note is that all the 5 states, including the National Capital Territory of Delhi, Haryana, Rajasthan, Punjab, have to file their affidavits with regards to, the compliance being made as per the at least GRAP 4, and also the Supreme Court direction as to how stubble burning has to be stopped. Because remember, the Supreme Court has very categorically held that, stubble burning is something that is a major contributor to pollution in the National Capital Territory of Delhi. And that's exactly why there has to be a cut down on it. And in fact, we saw a stern view of the Supreme Court coming in now. Not only the Supreme Court is going to hear this particular matter today, but also the National Green Tribunal, which had taken cognizance of the rising AQIs touching, in fact, the severe and the very poor category, will be hearing a particular matter with regards to the air pollution in the national capital. And very, very clearly, it had also sought responses from the neighboring states. What happens there also is something that we'll have to wait and watch for.
Right. Ananya, based on the certain set of reports and the data provided, major reasons for the crisis in the Delhi-NCR region is the stubble burning that has been projected from the Punjab region. Now, how is the Supreme Court looking forward to take this into cognizance?
Well, definitely, stubble burning has remained to be one of the major contributing factors to the air pollution in the National Capital Territory of Delhi. And not only the Supreme Court, but also the Punjab government last time, before a bench headed by Justice Sanjay Kishan Paul, very, very categorically accepted that, it is facing the problem of stubble burning, and it is making all efforts to make the state a stubble burning free state. So we'll have to wait as to how, a graded response is filed to, in fact, what the Supreme Court had asked on the last date of occasion. Remember that Supreme Court had taken a stern view when it comes to stubble burning and said that it must stop, and in fact had directed the Punjab government that if at all the station house officers, the SHOs concerned do not act on it, they should be held responsible and action should be taken. Not only this, with regards to, the vehicular entry in the National Capital Territory of Delhi, the Supreme Court had also asked the Delhi government as to what is their plan, how are they trying to restrict the entry of vehicles in the National Capital Territory of Delhi in order to curb down the vehicular pollution. In fact, it also raised questions on the DCC buses which are running, half full, and that's exactly the Supreme Court had to say that this is not even carrying full capacity, and hence it is contributing to the pollution in the national capital. So we'll have to wait as to how things pan out today and what the Supreme Court has to say.
Right. Ananya, thank you so much for all those inputs. I'll request you to stay with us on the broadcast.